I swear to God, chat, every single time I come online now, I can't help but get the song Big Chat stuck in my head. Every time someone's saying it. And then the emote is just so perfect because he's in the big suit and it's like, Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is Deep Rock Galactic. This game got some updates, got a couple of brand new ones I haven't seen yet, and got kind of addicted to this last week. And this is a very, very good game. And I figured streaming it would be a little bit of fun. So, after this DMC3, but for now, I will show you Deep Rock Galactic. Galacted? I guess that's a monster. This is, multiplayer, and I'm playing with Mono. What's up, Mono?
Greetings.
Drop sequence initiated.
Mostly human, Mono. And Norix.
Hello.
And how are you today, lads?
It's
I
been
am
a long
pretty
day
okay.
of nothing. Oh god, sorry I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Rock and Stone?
To the bone.
We may have a fourth joining in a bit. It turns out that many of my other mods have lives.
Everyone's busy.
Yeah, they're busy at the moment, so
Drop sequence initiating.
but we'll get the game is better with 4 people because then you have one of every class. But no, I like having a life too sometimes. Not all the time, but I mean, Norix said he played Besiege for like a couple hours or more today,
Hey.
so I would have done the same if I could have.
It's fun, okay? Multiplayer is great.
One day I will check out Besiege multiplayer. That game is addictive as fuck. Okay, so chat, I'd like to I'll tell you about the game in a bit, but right now I just want to let you all know I'm working on unlocking the second primary weapon for this class. So that's
Please don't kick the barrels into
what
the
I need
launch
to do.
bay. Barrels and launch thrusters do not mix.
And in order to do that, I believe I need so it says here the cryo cannon. I need 80 Enor pearls.
Oh, do
Pinor.
we want to get pearls? Do we want to get the Pinor pearls?
If we can find a zone with Pinor pearls, I'd be pretty happy. If we have a mission that
it
can take
won't-
us there, yeah.
It won't advance our main mission, but we can always find a place with them. So we'll start off with let's start off with a mining expedition. Those work pretty well.
Okay. And that way anyone who's never seen this game can kind of learn about it.
Move out.
Let me just make sure it's private. Just give me a second. Yeah, it is. Okay, good.
Who's 10 letters?
Get
I
on.
don't
No,
know.
oh no, it wasn't private.
Dude's like level 545. How many hours do you have to play to get to that?
Well, he's level 21, but he's done 3 promotions, so he's technically like level 70 something.
Oh, okay. Sorry, 10 letters. I actually would have been okay with you joining.
Oh, rip.
That's okay. We could, you know, I mean, I know the name. I definitely know the name. Sorry about that, dude, but maybe we'll get you in later.
If they want to join back, we can allow that.
You want to get him? Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? And then, Cactus will be joining us, who I've streamed, Killing Floor with. So, it'll just be us 3 on voice, I think, and then they
Orbital
can
insertion sequence initiated.
communicate
Board the drop
through
pod.
text. An actual cactus, like a real cactus with hands, is going to be playing for the 4th player. It just shows you how easy it is. Someone said 10 letters is Sean's Steam account. It's no escaping Sean. So while this is happening, 10 letters, if you can rejoin, you can. Wait, that was a bad sentence. But I, as Dwarf, tried to make my dude look like Quake Man. Quake Marine. Let's see. So I got pretty close to Quake Marine, but I guess in order to be extra Quake-ish, I'd have to get rid of my, my beard, even though I could use the sack beard.
You're gonna need to make the Quake jumping noise yourself.
Oh, you know I'm good for that, Mono.
You do voices sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. He looks like a descendant of Ralph Bluton in dwarf form. Mental.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Let's stash in. Alright. I guess 10 letters didn't rejoin. His name is Ranger?
No.
Quake Maranger.
Fair warning. Any vandalizing or destruction of company property will be deducted from
Call
your pay
10
at the
letters,
end of
they're
the month.
crying.
It was.
Drop sequence initiating.
It was. It's set to private, so they had to be friends of one of us three.
I don't know, mate.
Oh, they can join mid game.
Yeah, anyone can join mid-game. I mean, Cactus, I don't know if you can join on me. Vinny, please keep a beard. He looks ugly without one. I don't know. Maybe. Listen, I got you covered. We'll get the beard. We'll keep the beard.
That's what's dangerous about having a beard. As soon as you don't have one, everyone's like, no, something's wrong. You need to grow it back right now.
Hey, there's 10 letters. Jeez, how do you get 545?
Crazy. I mean, this game, as I was saying earlier, this game is so much better when you have one of every class. Like, it's just a lot of fun, and every single character can utilize their strengths. And it's great. And this game, I've streamed it 2 years ago. And I will tell you, it was good 2 years ago. Now this game is truly great. They're gearing up for 1.0, I believe.
Hard to believe it's not already 1.0.
It feels like
it.
it feels like it feels almost done. This game is really, really beautiful now. I think it looks great. And for those that don't know, it's a co-op dwarf game. You go on quests, you shoot, you dig, you use your tools, and then you get rock solid.
Yeah, it gets pretty hard. So is a dwarf a genre now of game?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It started with Dwarf Fortress, I guess. So I'm a driller, chat. So my superpower is that I can get places deep within the mountains.
You can dig really good.
I dig so fucking good, but the problem is I have a hard time getting up higher places. You want me to go low? I go low, no problem. Up high, it's a bit of a problem.
Well, the engineer can get you even higher.
Yes, Mono. You know
But
what's
you
gonna happen in
probably-
chat, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. But you
Wait,
probably
what is
know
this
the drill
place?
anyways.
The drill?
Oh,
Yeah?
it's down here. Oh! Through that, okay. Weird.
So, I was messing around with my Amplitube, which is an amp simulator program and all that. I was playing some bass, and one of the compressors for the amp rack, for the rack, it says a compression: low, medium, high, even higher.
Your tin ass over here and hurry, please.
Is that
So-
like cranking it up to 11 or something?
A bit. Yep.
Experimental.
We went to Plaid. Someone
What's
said this
that a
game is.
reference?
Oh, that's a reference to Spaceballs.
Oh, okay.
So, someone said this is Astroneer's more aggressive cousin.
I mean,
It's like, I mean, it kind of looks like Astroneer, but we're not building bases. We're not really on the surface of a planet. We're not really researching technology. We're not building vehicles. I mean, it kind of looks like
it's
it.
more
a little.
aggressive.
true.
Yeah, we definitely, well, we shoot, and we do much less other things compared to Astroneer. However, the shooting in this game feels really fucking solid. That's one of the things I noticed upon returning to this game. I was like, man, those 2 years, they really spent time, like, making this game feel right. Rock solid.
It's a lot less laggy, too. I used to remember anytime a swarm would come, I would dip down to, like, 15 FPS.
Yeah, I haven't had anything. I mean, granted, I'm on a Vine Ryzen computer at the moment, but...
How can you fit that case on your desk? It must be pretty tall.
It's tall.
Bomb. Good job.
Did we go in a circle? I feel like we... Oh, we... No. Okay, no, we didn't go in a circle.
Oh, we're going up, though, right?
We got some penal.
Yeah, but we found one of those
here.
mini games. I think... what's there? 10 letters. I was gonna say 10,000. 10 letters can activate it. And we can-
Modular exterminator. It sounds like an audio plugin or device that you've talked about on stream.
Which goes even higher.
Exactly.
The beginning of this drill cycle
like
sounds
this
like
one.
Lavos.
Everyone has to stand on a pad, I believe. You have to, like, dodge the lasers that try to shoot to you.
Wait, really? What? Okay, hang on a minute. I'll be right there.
So stand on a pad, and there are 3 pads.
I need to deposit. So for those that don't know, I have to deposit the minerals I collect, and we all share the minerals. So like, for example, this gold gets added, and then later I deposit it, and then we all get it at the end.
Alright, so we need someone to stand on the other one. And I don't know how to start it from there.
Alright.
Wait. Do we have to, like, activate? Oh, we have to activate.
Oh.
It's fine.
It's all good. I throw, we all throw glow sticks, too. Of our own respective colors.
Alright, shoot the glowing weak point.
What? Oh my god, this is amazing!
This is
I'm almost dead.
Stuff right here.
There's a centipede here.
And I'm almost dead. Can I get off the platform now?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had to stay on it the whole time. Fuck.
You do for the weak points to be active. But yeah, you can just get off of it. It'll just cause the weak points to go away. We have a time limit, but it's like super easy to do.
Well, that was great. I didn't realize there was shit like this in this game.
Yeah, there's 3 different kinds. There's this one where you have to kill enemies and harvest resources from them. And oh god, I don't remember what the third one is. What is the third one?
What do we get as a reward
you have to,
for
like,
this?
throw bombs at a giant rock. Until you hit endgame, you just get experience for it.
Oh, okay.
But when you get endgame, you get, like, upgradable stuff, I think. Yeah, I literally saw them for the first time today, so I'm not an expert.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much all I know.
Which direction were we going?
There's a tunnel that we have not been to this way.
Here we go. Yeah, if there's a lack of 1,000 glow sticks in a tunnel, it's usually the way we have to go.
Exactly, yeah. And the glow stick corpses remain,
Okay.
which is highly useful.
Oh, Jesus, what is exploding?
Flares up.
New stone over here.
There is gold here.
Way ahead is blocked.
Yeah, we're headed blocked.
That's it, lads.
Believe it or not, the same guy voices all the dwarves. I don't know if it's obvious.
Yeah, with different pitching, that makes sense.
I can believe it, but
Sure.
I don't think it was very obvious.
Concentrate all of your business.
Mork and Mindite.
We still need 4 more flowers.
I'm holding 2.
Am I
Oh,
holding out on us?
I'm holding 0.
so I need the mule.
No! Don't run away!
The missions that really suck are ones where you can't breathe the oxygen, so you have to keep going back to the mule to get air, and it's terrible.
Okay.
I've never done one of those.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. That kind of reminds me of in Metroid Prime 2 in the Dark World. You could only be... You take damage unless you're in one of the light areas, like there's like a little light beacon. You know, like, you have to go from each one. Hop from one to the next to the next. By the way, Liam Triforce, the dude who made that really long, really good Half-Life documentary, did one about the Metroid Prime trilogy. It's like an hour and a half, I think, or hour 40 minutes, and I watched most of it, and it was really, really good. So, if anyone's looking for a movie-length discussion and deep dive into Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, is good. That's the one.
I need the mule right here, right now.
It's cracking.
What did he have to say about Prime? I really liked his commentary on Half-Life.
Well, he loves Prime 2 in particular. I mean, he loves 1 and 2, obviously. 1 and 2 are the best, but he had some really nice things to say about 2, which at the time, I think 2 was not as loved as 1, but I think it's the best one in the series. And the third one, he was talking about how the controls are amazing. All 3 have amazing atmosphere, but because of the Wii and the philosophy of the Wii, they had to scale back how deep the game was and how difficult it was during 2. So by the time you hit 3, things kind of take a bit of a nosedive, but still good. So Chad, this is the part of the game now where we get swarmed like Starship Trooper.
Job well done. But the mule is activated. Bring it
I didn't
home.
even see a single enemy.
Secondary
Well,
objective
no.
completed. Find
The
path.
wave hasn't started yet.
He
Oh,
was commenting on the objective that we finished.
Yeah.
Over here by the mark.
There's a lot of materials we can get. And
I
there's
got-
one of those orbs right there if you want them.
oh yeah, definitely.
Dig into the wall. I know you're looking for those.
Can you throw a beacon on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna drill through that shit. I am a good dwarf for finding rare materials hidden in walls. That's my specialty. That and flamethrower.
You're good at making things on fire.
Yeah. Soon I'll be able to make things on ice.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's my next upgrade.
And friendly fire is a thing, so everything is on fire.
Wave is petering out.
Oh yeah, I set most of my teammates on fire, chat. This is one of the things people have to get used to. My fire does
is a
not
perk.
discriminate.
There's like a perk that does like 50% less damage to teammates. That you
I
get
have
too.
that, yeah. I took
Oh.
that specifically because of how terrible I am with this thing.
I think it makes it so you do less damage and you also receive less, but it does not stack, I believe?
Oh, it doesn't, okay. The flamethrower looks great in this game. I fucking love the way this flamethrower looks. It's satisfying too, and I upgraded it to have some range.
Everyone grab some ammo and I guess we can head out?
Yeah, definitely want to grab some ammo. Alright, supply drop. So chat, when you get enough nitrate, which is the red, one of the red materials, you can call in a supply drop, which will resupply your ammo and also your other stuff. My other stuff is satchel charge, which you can see right here, and fuel for the fuck fist.
Like that. Rock and stone.
Vinny, is this a recent game or old? This is a game that came out maybe about 3-4 years ago, and it just got a bunch of substantial updates. It's been updated since it came out, but lately it got some really substantial updates and a complete overhauled perk system. So the perk system is really cool. I'll show you in between missions. It's very good.
Time to find Molly.
They even, in the most recent patch that was updated like a couple days ago, or yesterday or whatever, they even overhauled it a little bit more to make the perks more useful.
Marker point.
We good?
That's how you do it. Drop pod is on the way.
Okay, now lads, trust me on this.
Alright.
I'm gonna get us to the
This is
exit.
your time to shine.
All right.
All right, Vin. I believe you.
Just don't drill directly down.
Nope.
Drop
All right.
pod arrived.
Here we go.
Returning to
Fall into
LZ.
lava and lose the diamonds.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
So the drop pod chat shows up at a random location, and oh my god, we're fine. And I, as the driller of the team, can get us there a little bit more easily. Sometimes. I like to play a game. It's called Race the Mule, and if I get back before the mule, then I win.
And sometimes it's fun to split the party and have half the team go one way and half the other way. And of course, someone will die.
Someone will die, and usually the driller just gets attacked from behind because the bugs show up in the cave.
If only drill instructor Barnes could see you now.
Roger that!
I'm putting up sentries behind you.
T-minus 4 minutes.
You got 3 people.
It's not the most glamorous gig. You know, you kind of have to be okay with doing a whole lot of nothing, but I can get us there safe.
Safe as you lead us into a horde of bugs. Alright. Oh, I am shooting you. I'm sorry.
Alright.
No, not you.
Oh. Well, I got damaged too, I think.
Those were bugs that were following you.
Oh. Made it.
Oh,
Did,
nice.
did we beat the mule?
It's actually using your path now,
Oh, it is. Oh, cool.
because your path is the shortest.
Whoa!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
So how do you even pronounce the name of the thing we just killed? Is it Praetorian? Praetorian?
The mule just glitched the fuck out really hard. Did you see that,
Playing
chat?
Scout.
Me.
Don't get in the pod with us. Wait until all 3 of us are in.
Okay, I'll just
And then
do
when
this.
we're in, you're gonna want to use your zip line to get in.
Chat, just so you know, there's no reason at all for me to do this. But it was like a little nest and I wanted to destroy it.
Alright, let's go.
Just a bit of overkill.
Use your zip line. Oh, no.
Action commencing.
Never mind.
Good work.
Oh, you're trying to get me to do a bug?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just didn't want me on there with you guys.
I'm not that mean. No, as
I
the
don't know.
scout, if you use your zip line to get into the pod when all the other 3 dwarves are in, something interesting happens.
I'll have to try it out. Also notice how I picked the headset on my dwarf that has 3 circles. I gotta stay on brand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Also notice how I have a giant, disgusting sack on my bald dwarf's face.
By the way, Mano,
Oh,
I just
and
got
on
some
your face.
severe deja vu of you saying that 2 years ago.
Did I really say it? Oh my
I'm
god.
almost
Like, it's
positive
pretty
you said that 2
monotonous,
years
I
ago.
think. A lot of repetition.
But, oh. Vinny, you said that in 2016. The meme will never die.
I will get this. I managed to get the new passive perk slot. It's so nice.
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, the perks. I gotta get that.
Oh, do you have enough pearls?
Probably not, but I don't mind. We can
Okay.
come back to that. I forgot I have this hover
I was gonna
ability.
say. Let's see.
It's like I can't get any new upgrades until I rank up this character or promote. Kind of like how 10 letters has 3 stars. I'm trying to get my first star, but I have all these assignments that I have to do to get that.
It's a lot. It's a game that really draws itself out, but in a good way. It doesn't ever feel like it's like trying too hard to make itself last longer.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to work towards. There's a lot of variety. One of the biggest things from 2 years ago that wasn't great was there wasn't enough, like, cave variety. now it feels like there's, you know, a lot to do.
Classy moves, team.
And a lot to look at, too. There's a lot of caves that look very different.
Vin, you want to come floss with us?
Not really.
Oh.
I mean,
You want
Sonic
to come
can...
drink with us?
Sonic the Hedgehog could join you in flossing.
Well, dwarves are known for their really clean teeth, so that's why we're flossing.
Mono, is it just all puns with you today?
You boys better be better minded
all I
than your
know.
nonsense.
Grab a drink. Enjoy yourself.
Alright.
Let's all drink together. Who's just... Mono, grab a drink.
Yeah, rock and roll!
Only if they have water available, because I'm really fun at parties.
What liquids do you drink, Mono? Do you just drink water?
Water, naked juice, and unsweetened almond milk.
Yeah, I think it's a buff. Can you please drink your alcohol? You're a dwarf, you need it. You'll die if you don't drink it.
I'd rather
Mono,
die.
please!
Someone said floss, that's my cue to exit. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Orders from management. Stop dancing.
We need
and
more
get
movement.
to it.
Now that is real music.
Try kicking the
Launch
barrel.
control reports foreign objects in the launch tube. It appears that something...
Mono, one of the
interfered with
drinks
force
over
field.
here is... I'm
Would you
pretty sure it's a
happen to know
buff of
anything about
sorts,
it?
so you probably do want to drink it.
What kind of buff?
I don't know.
I'll
A
take
weird
the
symbol
risk.
popped up.
I know there's one that just makes you even smaller, where you're like half the height of a regular dwarf.
Let's do one more with 10 letters, and then I told Cactus he could join in, so we'll, you know, we'll
Alright.
switch out.
Drop
Even
pod is ready.
smaller.
Time to leave.
From within your
Yep,
mind.
fine. If you're not going to drink it, Mono, then I'm going to go drink it.
More for you.
So chat, the weapons, you can unlock different skins for them. You want to try
Hazard
Hazard
3?
3?
Alright.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then you can also unlock different perks for your guns with different levels. Like, so when I hit level 14, I can get hollow point bullets.
Drop pod is clear.
Or I could get high velocity rounds. So there's a lot of customization in this game that
Drop sequence initiating.
I don't remember it being this customizable, and also the progression
Fasten your seatbelt.
kicks in earlier than it did 2 years ago, which I like. Can you switch
Drop
between
sequence
perks? Yep.
initiating.
You can go over here, and you can choose which perk you want. So I have the sprint speed, I have friendly, and I have... Okay, goodbye. Vinny, how many loot boxes did you buy to get those? I don't believe there are any loot boxes in this game.
One. Remember that one loot box we got?
Did we?
Yeah. We got the batteries for it?
Oh! You have to dig for batteries, put them in the box, and then it makes loot.
Yeah. There's a loot box.
Yeah, it's not a
We have welcoming
microtransaction, chat.
committee.
Oh, my vision is blurry. I drink too much. This was a mistake.
Bring them all back.
Tried to warn you.
Shimmering light. Extract the clock from the wall.
Look, it's fine. I just have double vision. I may shoot you guys. It's okay.
Don't drive a car.
Oh my god,
Wow. My screen is so blurry right now.
those bugs just got fucking drilled upon.
Whoa, we got the oppressors here.
Already? God.
We're on difficulty 3. There's gonna be a lot of crazy shit here. Can we get some zip lines out and about?
Can we, holy fuck, I'm almost dead already.
That will teach you.
Awesome. I'm putting platforms up where I can.
Is this game still fun solo, said someone. Not as much.
It is though. Well, not as much.
You get a
agree, but
drone.
They do have. It's an upgradable drone that helps you out, shoots enemies, and helps you dig and stuff.
I will say that this game's community is really great. Like, I just play with random people all the time, and people are always cooperative, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised at how into this game I got. I was like, I don't think I want to play that again. Oh, fuck. Hey, Mono.
Uh-oh.
You've got a friend who wants your help.
Here.
Another settlement needs your help. I just wanted the sweet nectar. There it is. It's the health. It's the good stuff. I forgot to customize my grenade.
I died. I couldn't see that there was a cliff, so my vision's so blurry I couldn't see that I was running off of a cliff.
Look over here.
I have, for grenade, I have, like a noxious fume grenade, but this class has an axe. Like a fucking blunt force trauma throwing axe that I really like, that I'm gonna switch back to.
It is actually insanely powerful as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think you can get more than one when you upgrade. I've seen people throw like 3.
Jesus, I want that. Is the axe blunt? Okay, so it's not a blunt force trauma axe, never mind. I just realized I said something very, very stupid. It's sharp.
I was gonna say, what are axes in, like, you know, RPG classification? Are they slashing? Or what?
Axe class.
I could look. Give me, like, let me move some of this stuff to our base, and then I'll let you know.
Crushing or slash, depending on the game, says chat.
I just feel like an axe, like you see it in horror movies all the time, like The Shining and stuff. I just feel like an axe just would not be a very effective weapon against a person. It's like you need a hard object, not that I've thought about this, but need a hard object behind the person. If you just swing it at someone, it's not gonna do a whole lot.
Slashing, yeah.
It'll do what it has to do if it's sharp, and depending on how you swing it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think an axe can do a lot of damage. It's just Jack Nicholson was, you know, a little bit, out of sorts, let's say, in The Shining. I watched a video on The Shining, Jesus, I don't remember who, but about how just some of the weird, like, adaptation stuff, how they got it from, how Kubrick got it from King's book to a movie, which King didn't like, but talking about how he would make some of the actors do, like, 50 takes of the same thing, so that by the time they hit take number 50, their action started getting a little weird and unhinged, and then Kubrick would inevitably just use that take in the movie.
Oh.
Like, not for everything, but for, I mean, dude did some scummy shit. I mean, there's stuff that happened on that set that you probably wouldn't be able to get away with today. But I still think it's some of the best performances I've ever seen in a movie, you know, of that type or any type for me. And it's not like Jack Nicholson needed the extra help. The dude's a genius in his own way. Oops. Jesus. But yeah, mental. Yeah, there's always just something a little off with that movie.
How was the sequel or spiritual successor that came out recently?
Dr. Sleep? I talked about it on... I talked about it on stream. And it's not the worst... It's good on its own as a sequel. It doesn't do as much for me, but it works really well as a standalone movie. I enjoyed it.
So how is it connected to The Shining at all?
It's Danny, but he's like, you know, it's 40 years later, or 30-something years later, and it's Ewan McGregor plays Danny Torrance, and he's a a severe alcoholic, and the movie has themes of recovery, which goes back to his shining powers, and the Overlook, which was different than the book, because apparently in the book the Overlook Hotel was torched by the end of the book, The Shining. And then in Doctor Sleep, they try to combine the book and the movie. So, but it's really good, and I think most of the movie works. It's just when it gets into too much fan service, it's a little bit distracting.
So it kind of seems like with any modern remakes, or not remakes, but, you know, successors of older movies, that people's biggest complaints are usually too much fan service, or just too many, hey, remember this kind of things going on with it.
It's easy to fall back on that kind of thing, especially when working with such a beloved media.
Yeah. Like, here's an example. Red Letter Media covered it, and they raised a good point, which is they had to recast some of the roles, like Shelley Duvall's character, Jack Nicholson's character, and Danny Torrance as a kid, and what's his name? Dick Halloran, who is, the actor's name is Scatman Crothers. So instead of using CG on these characters to make them look exactly the same and have it be weirdly uncanny, like Grand Moff Tarkin, excuse me, they just recast them. They kind of cast people that looked generally like the actors and evoked their performances, but it wasn't an imitation, and the actors did their own performance, and it was good.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Vinny, Scatman is his rank. His real name was Benjamin Crothers. Why is that funny? In what fucking part of the world where Scatman is a rank did he come from? Why would you need CGI if it's set in the future, says someone. Good question. Well, Dick Halloran is dead, so they cast his ghost. Shelley Duvall, they recast Wendy because some of the movie is set right after the events of The Shining. So you see a young Wendy Torrance and a young Danny as well. So.
Feel much better now.
So we need one more blue.
Secondary
And
objective completed. Make it home to collect your bonus.
Vinny, does it bother you that most of the new movies launched are actually catering to nostalgia? Most is a bit of an overstatement. Many. But if it's done right, I don't mind. Like, Doctor Sleep was done really well.
It's always something that I forget, is just like how many people there are. So if we see like a bunch of complaints on the internet, it's like, oh, you know, look at, there's like 30 or so really bad reviews of this movie. Well, there was still millions of other people that aren't writing reviews that were probably totally cool with it, 100% loved it, and it was a big success, and your reviews don't really impact that much.
No, if people want to see a nostalgia bait movie, they're gonna see it. And if it's done, again, like, here's the thing, Rise of Skywalker underperformed compared to Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Like, highly underperformed, apparently. So, people saw the movie, it made a fucking $1 billion, or however much it made. But I think there's a point where there's like a limit to what people want to see if something bothers them. So I think you can probably, you know, run that nostalgia train dry. But, you know, people are smart.
Reminds me of an Onion article. It was something about like Domino's to test new trash pizza that tests the limits of what humans will consume for money or something like that.
You mean just Domino's?
True.
Hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
They're pretty alright compared to like.
Oh, yeah, they're okay. They're fine. I like meat log that they serve. Meat log with sauce. But other than that, yeah, they're fine. But
So
then
when I think of meat log, I think
Yeah.
of, you know, meat, but then those like those ice cream log things, but it's meat curled
Oh,
up
God.
in a dessert formation.
and then if you slice it, does it have like a meat face in the slice?
Yeah, with every slice,
I thought
there's
it
a
was
new
just
meat
like
face.
hamburger inside of ice cream, is what you were talking about.
No, we don't. Please God. Oh, that's disgusting. Someone's probably done that.
Oh no.
Gordon Ramsay goes to their restaurant. The fuck? You put meat inside of an ice cream cone? God! Someone
Oh,
somewhere
no,
has
an
attempted
ice
that.
cream cone of just meat.
Well, Videobum in chat is kind of an expert on this, where there's all these videos of people that do that like rolled ice cream thing, and people are doing like McDonald's rolled ice cream where they chop up like an entire hamburger into ice cream and then roll it, and it's all like,
Excuse me?
yeah, it's really disgusting and hard to watch, but we watched like 30 of them in a row.
It's disgusting and hard to watch, so we watched
Oh, I've seen that.
30 of them.
It's
Yep.
the internet.
I've seen that because they do it like what Cold Stone does, right? They use like fucking what are those things called? Spackle devices.
It's kind of like Cold Stone. It's like, yeah, where like the ice cream is really, really compressed, so it has like a thicker texture, but then they roll it. Whereas I think Cold Stone just like keeps it kind of fluffy, but this roll thing is like extra dense, I guess.
Secured. Hang in there.
Don't forget to restock on ammo. There's a bunch of them.
a putty knife. They use a putty knife.
I'm just imagining like someone, you know, redoing their bathroom with like a putty knife, and then they just go make ice cream with it immediately after.
Fucking disgusting. Someone said, did you hear McDonald's is releasing scented candles and one of them smells like a Big Mac? I thought that was a joke,
God.
but I saw the picture of 5 candles, one of each ingredient, on a Big Mac.
Have you talked about the, is it KFC or Popeyes that is coming out with the Crocs?
Oh,
Good KFC.
KFC is releasing, like, KFC chicken-flavored Crocs or something.
No.
Well, they're not flavored, but
It
they
looks
look
like a
like,
KFC bucket, and they have 2, I think, like, chicken-shaped accessories
Uh-huh.
that you can, like, you know those holes? You can, like, pop them through there, and so you can arrange them how you like. Or put all 4 on one foot and leave the other foot blank.
I've just never wanted to like wear food on my feet. I just don't
Now-
know where that desire comes from.
It apparently smells like fried chicken, so...
Oh,
Is
great.
it like to mask other smells, I guess?
Now your
So
fucking
your-
Crocs smell like
feet-
disgusting feet and synthetic fried chicken.
That's
your feet are just fried
America.
chicken, because you don't... Are you supposed to wear socks with Crocs?
If you wear socks with Crocs, first of all, that sounds good, but you should not wear socks with Crocs, in my opinion. You shouldn't wear Crocs, in my
Yeah.
opinion, but...
Your toes are gonna
Socks
smell like
with
fried
Crocs.
chicken.
So,
Keep
I'm
my
teaming up with
feet on.
KFC for my new movie.
Drop pod inbound.
Alright.
Stand clear.
Where are we going?
Kill me. Won't think again.
I like how Captain Falcon is just ruined
I know.
because of you, Vinny.
I know.
Oh!
I still regret it, but it's too funny to not, like, make it happen.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I'm gonna drill us in there. If you follow me, I got a tunnel.
Oh, you're that way. Alright, Vin. I trust you. Don't let me down.
I'm dead.
Oh!
What was that loud noise? I haven't heard that before.
That was, a post-death explosion.
Oh.
Oh, there's a lot of enemies here. Oh, wow. Yeah, you found an oppressor. That's why you died. Someone get you? Alright.
We have passage.
I had to take a detour because I had a million things chasing me.
Yeah, I have
Drop pod
to
departing in T-minus
find
2
my way
minutes.
there. Alright, here I am. On my way. Okay. I'm here. I was like I was leading all the big scary enemies away.
This one's for Carl. Fire, moron.
I think we're all here.
Oof!
Yeah, Mono, if you wait until we're all in and you zipline in, a weird thing happens.
Like right into where you're all standing?
Into the zone, yeah. Everyone has to be in the zone when you do it. Where are you?
I'm by the dropship.
Oh, okay, yeah, zipline in. Now move around.
Back in.
Bye. Just leave.
Oh,
You could have left.
You could have left.
I'll have to remember that for next time.
Yeah.
Kind of funny. I guess not really funny, but because I'm trying to read chat while this is happening. I'm not used to watching like, what, 5,000 people or whatever. So I'll watch the VOD of this and I'll see really good chat messages. They're like, oh, I wish I would have responded to that. So I'm going to miss some good chat messages. I feel bad.
That's the dangers of
Chat message. God.
Oh, got my perk points.
Hot potato.
You get perks by doing things that it says here. And there's many things that one can do, and then you buy perks, and then you can use them, and if you get, say, 5 perks over here, then you get the next skill tree. So, it's a pretty simple but effective system, and I feel like the perks I don't really think about them, but they're helpful. Vinny, don't forget to unlock the cryolator. Can't. 76. Anytime an enemy hits you with a melee attack, it will damage itself for 24 damage. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this one has pearls in it. Are we keeping everyone the same?
I think, 10 letters, we might need to, swap. I made a promise.
Promises, promises.
Barrels are to be left alone and not hurled, kicked, tossed, or in any way moved around.
What was I watching where, it was like one of the lines of dialogue was that promise is like a prison? Good game, 10 letters, thank you.
What were you watching?
I don't know, I'm trying to... Oh, it was Picard. Oh no. In the Picard show, there's, they go to the Romulan elf planet of Rivendell to collect Elrond, who has 2 lines of dialogue in the subsequent episode. And, he makes a promise, and Picard's like, I'm making a promise to you. And then he's like, a promise is a prison! Or so it's dumb, I don't know. Can't believe I just quoted Picard.
The way you're speaking about it, you must really love that show, huh?
Classy moves, Steam.
Yeah, I do.
It's complicated.
Yeah, because there's things I like about it. I like... The previous episode was both dumb, but it had a couple cool moments with 7 of 9 and this guy Rios. You know, there's a couple things in there I really want to be good, and I'm just gonna watch it because it's Patrick Stewart. But overall, I'm gonna say that show has been difficult.
Does Cactus know he can join?
I had sent him an invite.
Just have a cactus in a pot that we put on a dolly and it's gonna wheel it into the rocket, start the mission. Very effective.
Super effective. Hang on a minute. Let me... Try joining on me, Cactus.
Oh no, is this a chat meme now? When the Steam bloop makes a noise?
I think
That's-
people just react to noises in general. Like if, oh, God forbid the Windows sound plays. The, like, device disconnected.
Oh, people
Right.
love whatever random noises show up. I would too.
At
I mean,
least-
I definitely, when I hear a weird noise, I'm like, what is weird noise?
You immediately type in chat to acknowledge that you heard weird noise.
Oh,
I would.
I think we're good.
I don't have the mineral trading network, but I would like to.
Hello.
Hi, Cactus.
Are you currently on that
Hello.
one?
Sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
The mineral trading, Vin? Is that your currently
Yeah,
selected
that's
one?
what I'm on. Yeah,
Cool. Oh, then we are doing that one.
cool.
Wow, all three of you have that mission.
Locked in.
Alright, let's
Time
go.
to board to drop pod.
Gotta connect this place to the chiral network.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Chat just heard a weird noise in the form of my voice crack.
Okay.
Wow, on command. That was good.
Rock and stone, brother.
A chiral network. What is that? Why does that sound familiar? There's so much like useless fiction and sci-fi in my head. Oh, that's Death Stranding. That I can't remember
Yeah.
which is which. I thought that was the Star Trek Discovery mushroom network. In that TV show, in that revolutionary television show, they powered the Star Trek Discovery television ship with mushrooms.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of mushrooms?
Tardigrade mushrooms with little portobello. Beautiful.
Wait, why are you able to...
Get ready to rumble!
Wait, Cactus.
What is this mission?
I want to see your gun.
Gun?
Are you kidding me with that weapon?
What the fuck? That's so cool!
You play this game a lot, don't you?
Particularly rich veins of morkite and gold further down.
That's rad
I
as
thought
hell.
I had a lot of time in this, and then these two show up.
Yeah.
I have
mean, people
77
play-
hours.
Hundreds of hours of a game. And especially a game like this where you can just keep doing it and it just... I can see it being enjoyable for a long time.
Someone said, speaking of Star Trek, what do you think of Wesley in TNG? I wanted to
This
answer
has kind
that.
of been my default go-to game.
Oh! Voice chat!
He's alright. Yeah, it's a great game. That and Killing
Oh, it just
Floor,
startled me.
yeah. He's not as bad as I think people think he is. For me, he's just kind of a little annoying. But he gets better in the later seasons, but I still think it was probably a good idea to have him go off on weird sexual adventures later on in the show. I like what they did with Tom Paris a little bit better, and I also like what they did with Jake Sisko even better,
By the
because
way,
those
I
were
hear
less
a bed
annoying.
scene. It's like a mini boss.
Do you know what direction it is? Oh, that's right. He can't hear us unless this is
Yeah,
on the
you
stream.
can only hear us if he's watching
Not-
the stream,
yeah,
and
not
it'll be
sure
like
yet.
a 5-second delay.
I think it's this way. Do you want to just do a call with him?
I mean, we could... Do you want to just... Yeah, we can just create like a
Alright,
super secret group.
alright, I'll do
Oh,
that. He's alright. Cactus is pretty chill.
That's good.
Is this cacti?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I have to figure out how to get people in here now. Oh, I think I know how to do it.
Boop. Boop.
Yep,
Hello.
we're good. Hi.
Hello.
That's it, lad!
Oh, by the way, you can pet loot bugs now.
Yeah, I noticed that. You can also pet your bug companion if you have that perk.
Yeah.
I forgot I have that perk. I haven't even used it yet.
Should we be digging in this direction to find the mini boss, you think?
No, we can just keep going this way.
I thought it was like the noise sounded like it was coming from there.
Team Rock seriously needs
Did y'all go a different? Yeah. Okay. I'm on a different completely path than y'all. I'm gonna die.
Hey, Cactus, do you know how to make the hover boots work?
Yeah, you have to press the C key while you're in the air. It's a really weird choice they made for the activation.
The what key? C?
Yeah, the one where you call Molly, you have to like hold it down.
Doesn't work.
Did you rebind the call button?
No. No, I've been calling Molly, but I have not been, it's not working. Wow, gold.
Hey.
Vinny, I don't think you have it equipped. Oh. Oh, I thought I had it equipped.
Yeah, that would do it.
Any of the damn monsters
Guys,
on
I'm
this
trying to get
floor,
Molly.
is it? Found an Eno pearl.
But we just need Molly here. Vinny, you can pet the loot bugs, but that doesn't get you gold.
That's a maggot.
Yeah, it's like, can I pet that? No.
That's a maggot.
So I'm going up to Boston, chat, you know, on Thursday. I'm gonna leave Thursday, so I'll miss the first day of PAX. But there's a pizza in Connecticut that I've heard of. I've heard many a tale of, called Frank Pepe's. And I'm very highly considering stopping up there at Frank Pepe's before I get to Boston.
Molly is so far away.
So it's a secret pizza place? How does that work?
There's a few of them. No, it's not secret. This is a secret. Like, don't tell anyone that I'm gonna go there. But,
Oh.
yeah. It's just between us.
Okay. We
But
won't.
oh, there it is. I'm looking forward to maybe giving it a shot because I've heard it's some of the best.
The best of the best.
We got company coming.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, big
Brando?
rolling centipede thing.
Rolling thunder!
Oops.
Chat, look at this axe. Never mind. I'll show you later.
Oh yeah, fun tip for the X. If you get the vampire perk, X kills actually heal you as well.
Sounds good.
I'm imagining if there's a secret pizza place, it'd just be like one guy that makes a single pizza once a day, and he's in a different location every day. So if he finds that pizza, it's probably the best pizza you've ever had, that only one person can have it.
I guarantee shit like that happens at like somewhere.
Is kind of hipster now that I think about it.
We came this way.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what direction we're going. We're kind of going up and, I don't know.
What is that?
That's the bed seat.
Oh!
Huh.
Wait,
That was
what?
a good
We have to kill
sound.
this thing? The machine?
Yeah, you have to hit the yellow.
There's also bars in laundromats where you have to. There's like secret like bars in Brooklyn. And one of them's like behind a laundromat. You know, so there's like stuff like that kind of exists in a weird way.
You come up here. I've got my turret set up.
Oh god, this thing does a lot of damage.
Every time I
re-
find this dude, he runs away from me.
Just wants to live. It's trying to protect itself.
Oof.
Alright, now it's dead. We can repair it, and it'll join us and fight for us.
Oh!
That's awesome. I've never seen this.
Wow.
Alright.
Also, Storm coming.
Oh, we've got help this time.
Swarm, they're here.
These green crystals, chat, are painful.
Roger that. Supplies
Especially on the eyes.
So you want to avoid them or destroy them.
hear a presser from behind you.
Chad, I was gonna mention that this game is kind of cool because the pistol in this game is not useless. Like, far from it. Also, look, I've got this axe embedded in its central nervous system!
Oh, by the way, I have a pet spider now.
In real life?
No, I mean like
No.
in the game.
Yeah, Steve. You can pet Steve.
I will. But yeah, the secondary weapons, I hate when I play a game and the secondary weapon is shit. This game...
Pistol makes a good sound too, I noticed.
Yeah, the pistols,
Satisfying.
and they're all unique to the characters too. Like, each character has a different type of pistol, and you can upgrade them however you want. They're satisfying, they're powerful, they're accurate.
Oh yeah, once you reach endgame with the driller, you can get some overclocks that'll make the pistol either fully automatic or it'll have tranquilizer rounds.
That's so cool.
Oh damn.
Put you a little louder.
Hello.
Ollie!
No, you're good now. Yeah, I did it on my end.
Platform up!
There's also some more kit up here.
So they've
I hear it.
On
they've
your right.
changed the way zip lines work, just in the most recent patch from the past couple days, which is apparently you get like momentum. If you're going down a zip line, you can shoot down it. That's brand new.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet.
It seems obvious. Like, you would think like, oh, of course that's in the game.
There's gold up here.
Now it is.
Where's the Morkite, North, so you just said?
Oh, someone already got it. There's gold up here, though. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna pet your spider.
The good man.
Must be a spider expert.
Where to?
The
Oh,
Mines of Moria.
Have you encountered the bulk detonator yet?
No.
I think we did. Wasn't that the thing that we did where we were standing on the platforms and stuff?
It's like the giant exploder boss.
Oh no, not the detonator. Okay, now I remember what you're talking about. We haven't done that yet.
Well, we went in a circle.
Vinny, before I buy this game, is there an option to turn off head bob?
Yes, there is.
There's a guy named Bob. He's the head Bob. Yeah, I just got rid of a bunch of it.
There's a store near me that is called iBob's. I'm thinking
We
like
found the next place. It's by the
that
stairs.
head bob. I'll head towards you.
Steve, you're in the way. Can't get out.
You
Are we
guys
going?
following me?
We're going up, or
This way.
We're going down.
I could just make my own path.
It's a big fucking drop.
Yeah, that's why drill is really fun.
Hurry, please.
Oh wow!
Heading to the mule.
So I was like, oh, you're gonna fall. No, I'm gonna fall. Fuck!
Fooled you.
Hit him.
Fooled you.
I haven't seen any pearls.
I think we got one pearl, which is all I needed, so
Okay.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Careful, a bunch of those radioactive crystals.
Can we blow those up, or do we have
Oh yeah,
to
yeah, I
mine?
got this.
Yeah, you can blow them up.
Let me help you. I'm useful.
From engineer, one of the other end game overclocks you can get is called Fat Boy. It turns your grenades into like a nuke.
Jesus Christ.
I like the progression in this game a lot. I feel like it can get a little grindy, but it's
Yeah.
better than it used to be.
Sorry.
Did you just make a platform in my face? Oh, so, Norix's class has the ability to shoot platforms. So each, like I said, each dwarf has a way to get around. How sorry were you? Oh wait, that was Norix. That was Mono, sorry about that.
Alright, you can have the rest.
Even though we all share it.
I don't know, maybe I pocket some nitra for later.
Oh yeah, that's the good shit!
Hold down on this.
What'd you say? I'm holding out? Yeah, I'm keeping them. Norix and Mono and I are holding out. Sorry, we're keeping nitrate in our pocket.
What if I need zip lines?
Implants?
Zip lines.
Oh. I was like, where on a dwarf are you getting implants?
The chin.
Oh yeah, it's actually,
Ooh.
yeah.
Asterisk, unzip lines, asterisk.
Unzipped beard.
Beard implants. Vinny is getting smooth ears. Why is it that when things are smooth, now they're just ineffective? It only works with brain.
Aren't ears kind of already smooth? They're not sharp.
Yeah, unless you're an
For all you
elf.
know.
Well, okay. Well, you got me there.
Smooth tires, yeah, you don't want smooth tires.
I had smooth tires.
I'm a fan,
found out
I'm a
that-
fan of triangle tires.
50,000 miles on one set of tires is not a good amount of time to not go without changing them.
No. I guess you have to learn these things as you go, right?
Yeah, dude was like, you're basically driving with slicks. What are you doing?
Did you notice the car was handling weird?
No! Not really at all. I never really had a problem with it. I never had an issue with my tires, so I never thought to check them.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm that
fine,
kind
I
of
guess.
driver. I don't think about my car a lot. I just kind of... It's just whatever. Though I do think about it, like, before a convention. So I'm gonna be driving 200 miles for Boston, which is, you know, 4 or 5 hours, and that's not a tremendous drive, but it's something. And it's not a drive that I particularly, want to make on a car that's maybe not in the best shape, right? So, I was thinking about it the other day, I'm like, you know, my car, I got taken care of earlier last year, or mid last year, and it's been great, no problems. I'm like, this thing's gonna be good for Boston, and then literally today, the service light goes on.
Incoming. Smoke him as you got him.
I'm
So-
heading back to Vinny and Narks.
Alright.
I'm
I got the last 2 mushrooms.
I'm fine with the service light going. I think it's just a maintenance reminder. It's like suggested to get you into their shop so you know, spend the money. But I'm mostly
more
okay with
fair.
it because I'm gonna get it all checked out before Boston, and I know that I'm good. I'm probably
When
at
I-
15% oil.
When I used to do a lot more driving, I came up with a hack to get the check engine light to turn off. There's a pothole on my commute that I used to hit especially hard, and it would turn the light off. Like,
What the
oh,
fuck is
shit.
wrong with you two?
It was an old car.
There. Grab that Markite. It should be all we need. Oh, never mind. We got it.
Hold the drop pod when you're ready to leave.
Where was the wave? I didn't see a single enemy.
I think they're chasing us, me and the scout.
Oh,
Also, Betsy's kind of taking care of business.
awesome.
This Betsy kind of reminds me of the Virginia from The Forest, if anyone knows what that looks like. See if there's Forest fans in chat. And not Gum, the game. Or Whitaker.
So last night, chat, you know how I took the night off, right? Ended the stream early. I noticed while I was streaming Astroneer, my head was killing me. Not too bad, it was just the beginnings of a headache. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, maybe should I go out? Should I go do something? Just find something to do? Should I, you know, just live on a Friday night a little bit? It was 20 degrees, and then my head... Astroneer. It was besieged, not did I say Astroneer?
You did.
Wow! That was smooth. I was playing Besiege.
We're sending in the drop pod. Head for
So...
it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a yes. So, I just stayed home. I had a fucking massive headache. And, I took some melatonin and I just fucking passed out. Played some music for a bit. Did almost nothing. I did, however, watch a really good video about Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3.
I found a gold nugget.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule
Oh, no.
will back.
Oh.
Drop pod departing
No, Molly.
in T
No.
minus 5 minutes.
We gotta bring it. We can bring it to the pod.
Pod is that way.
I woke up this morning, I was fine. But yeah, the Silent Hill video was... I was like just on the verge of sleeping and I saw this video about Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. And it was really good. It talks about how 2 is the high point, 3 is a little disappointing, but still good. Vinny, please don't tell us you spoiled yourself. No. The only thing no spoilers, but the only thing I know about is the cult. I understand now why people are saying you need to play 1 to get 3, and how the original intent of 3 was not to be about the cult.
Yeah, what was it about games from like late 90s, early like 2010s with cults? It was like the explanation for like anything that's going on. Like, oh, it's just a cult. Like, what's it called? Condemned. Condemned 1 is really great, and then all of a sudden 2 is like, oh, by the way, cults. And then it's like, okay, now it's all magical. It just kind of ruins the atmosphere.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 had big cult themes. What days will you be at PAX? I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, I'm signing at the Screenwave booth between 2 and 4 p.m. And Saturday, I'm just gonna be freeballing it. So, if you see me, and you want to say hi, feel free. I'm going to avoid shaking people's hands as much as possible. Don't take that as a slight. Take it as Sony mentioning coronavirus.
Molly, where are you going?
So you'll take pictures with people, and you probably won't shake hands, but what if someone wants to take a picture of your hand? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Well, it's my hands are... I bite my nails, so that I'm not really proud of them. The mayor of Boston put out a statement today asking Sony to reconsider. I think that's an excuse. Honestly, I feel like that's an excuse. Sony's dropping out of so many events. I just don't think they're ready to show PS5, and I don't think they have anything else.
And it wasn't just E3 either. Sony's not going to go to GDC or PAX or like E3. Like, it seems like they're pulling out of just about every big, you know, meeting place of gamers or whatever.
Right, yeah. Someone said Sony to reconsider what? The fucking coronavirus? No, no, no. It's that there was one case of it in Boston. I think it was, like, isolated. I think they want them to reconsider the panic that they're kind of spreading a little bit by pulling out. Like, making that statement is going to be bad for Boston tourism. It's going to be sending the wrong message.
Hey, what happened to my gold nugget?
Uh-oh.
Looks like it got eaten.
What the hell? I didn't eat it.
Well, I thought it was a chicken nugget, so I ate it.
I'll check at the bottom. Maybe it fell down there.
And
Busy, please.
if anyone cares, Facebook isn't going to be at GDC citing coronavirus also, so it's not just Sony.
Right, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that gold nugget's gone, so I guess.
That's alright.
Alright, Mono, remember the strat.
Oh, yes.
Everyone in? Alright, Mono, zipline in. And leave.
I like the
About that out.
that was good.
And he's just gone. And that's that.
Yeah,
Everyone-
I was just holding on to the gold nugget and it just disappeared.
That was super weird.
Big
They might have
collective
clipped
sigh
to
of
the
relief
floor?
when I get left behind.
Thankfully, you getting left behind doesn't actually count as you getting left behind.
Yeah.
Cactus, what's the max level? 25?
25 is the max class level, but I think there's no limit to the blue level.
Gotcha. Getting up there.
Good job. You're making good progress on your assignment.
Oh, hey, check out this, beer.
Points claimed.
Where is it? There it is.
Mission selected. Powering up the drop pod.
which
Desert
one?
just said that Jupiter has 69 moons now.
I like how it
Pretty
just
cool.
keeps getting moons.
You know, you're not getting paid by the hour. Get to work.
What is this beer?
Turns into a gnome.
Oh!
I
Oh
bet
god!
in the future, when people are living in
Vinny.
space and have like their own space stations,
around.
there'll be like vanity
Vinny.
moons.
Look behind
Like
you,
you
Vinny.
buy a moon just because your neighbors have moons. Like, hey, I got 2 moons.
Yeah! Rock
Why are you small?
go!
Because we're gnomes, and you've been gnomed.
Woo!
Rock solid!
Wikipedia says it has 79. Jupiter has 72 moons. I like how none of us can agree on even how many moons Jupiter has. I'll tell you what though, because of
You boys better be
what
better
Jupiter
than you
is
are
and how it
standing
protects us. Because remember, it's big, it has an eye, and it also protects. It probably gets new moons from just like stuff that's, I don't know if I'm right about this. I'm wondering actually. I'm going to ask the question. Does it get a new moon every now and then from a large object that may enter our solar system? And then it gets caught in the gravitational pull of Jupiter and become a small moon.
Probably.
Only every few million years. Depends on how you define moon. So if it's a stroid, if it's a big stroid... yeah.
Can't wait to try this out. Mod acquired.
Just getting a bunch of upgrades for this thing.
Ass off to get this.
Hell yeah.
If I fit somewhere when I'm small, and I grow big, will I clip?
Well, let's find out. Can you get out?
No.
If you
Uh,
if you press escape,
Oh, there we go.
oh, there you go. Oh, hey
I was
Vinny, do
stuck there for a minute.
you want a free achievement?
What?
If you drink a beer and jump into the barrel hoop, you get an achievement.
Cool. Chat, this is my next pistol, which at level 15, I can do a couple of missions, and then I can buy this experimental plasma charger. Very excited.
It's kind of cool. It's like it feels kind of like Samus's charger beam.
You fucking had me at Samus.
I missed.
It has like normal shots and then a charged projectile ball.
Chat's saying it's not amazing, but
It used to be really overpowered, but then they nerfed it a couple updates ago.
Please don't kick the barrels into the launch bay. Barrels and launch thrusters do not mix.
yeah, I still have the Mineral Trading Network assignment, so whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine. I got my new weapon.
I'm still going with that one, because it's 3 parts. You should have advanced a phase. What? Hold on. What are you? Are you in the second phase of it?
Yeah, I'm on, yes, number 2.
All right, cool. Yeah, that one is the egg mission. So you can go ahead and do that one.
How'd you get in there?
Portal
there you go.
insertion sequence initiated.
Hey Vinny, bring this beer.
How do I, oh. Is this the small beer?
Different beard.
Yeah.
Seriously? You want to bring barrels with you during an awful
Hello, Vinny.
invasion?
What?
Oh,
the
that
fuck?
that one is so cool. The black hole one. Love
Yeah.
it. Or the wormhole, whatever.
My dwarf is kind of drunk now, so I should probably order a drink to get rid of the buzz.
Nice!
Oh yeah, I've had like 3 beers.
Yeah, my my camera's spinning now.
How do we fix that?
I ordered a beer. Drink that green one and it'll get rid of the buzz. Alternatively, if you don't want to drink it, you can just keep drinking other beers until you pass out and someone picks you up.
Lovely.
Game getting too realistic.
Are we ready?
An achievement for that.
That's
Yeah, let's do that.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Oh boy, time for egg hunts.
Bye.
See ya.
I just got like split in half on my way down.
Someone said I thought this game would have been music themed. Would be music themed.
Rock.
Like a
DDR?
deep rock, yeah.
You have to bust out the genres of rock wiki, see if deep rock is on there.
I hate this damn love.
stand a better chance of survival.
Yeah, there's like 117 genres of rock. As many, or if not more than the planets of Jupiter. The moons of Jupiter. So,
Is there
Oh,
like
look out for fossils.
Alright, team, you're going
is
up
there
to
igneous rock and like metamorphic rock?
They're big and they glow. Get
I wonder what that would sound
remember
like.
that.
Get back alive.
Fossils, what is this, Animal Crossing?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we-
so excited for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Oh yeah. Vinny, have you seen the unlockable primary for a gunner?
No.
It's so it's called the autocannon. Instead of bullets, it shoots like explosive rounds.
Oh, that's it? Oh my god, that looks amazing.
I'm using an overclock called Carpet Bomber. It increases the AOE and damage, but it reduces
Jesus.
the direct damage.
I hear someone's like keyboard clack clack clackling.
Sorry.
Real gamer.
Now I know how the chat feels when they watch me.
Real gamer hours.
My new weapon's pretty cool. It's like a short range ice beam from Metroid. It's just yeah, it's a reverse flamethrower.
I was thinking about flamethrowers and how they, throughout game history, how flamethrower has always been like one of these like displays of technical achievement, at least in like the early
Turok
2000s.
2.
Yeah.
Mono.
What? Oh.
Egg.
Vinny and I got an egg and a Cactus.
Yeah, we were trying to get...
Oops.
Mono, that sounds like a topic for an Ahoy video.
Yeah, right.
The flamethrower. Often used in games for technical prowess.
'Cause
Then it's just-
Wolfenstein 3D was my first video game, really, and I remember the flamethrower in that was like looked like you're shooting oranges. It's just a big circular red thing.
Oh
It's
yeah,
very
they
ugly.
look. Some of them looked so terrible.
There it is.
I remember back when we played first-person shooters before
now you
using the
can call
mouse was a thing.
Sorry.
Right, and so I was using the numpad. So it'd be kind of like arrow keys to move around, and then I'd use like 9 and 3 to pitch up and pitch down. You have to keep pushing it, like
Oof.
line yourself up to look higher, and then move in, and then shoot, and then leave the room, and then put yourself back down again so you're facing center. That's why I played Marathon.
Awful.
I got used to it.
I played
Like,
Team Fortress Classic with the arrow keys.
Really? I mean, that was even kind of after mouse was introduced to games.
Mhm.
You still used arrow keys?
Yeah, I used them. I think they were defaults. I just learned how to play like that. And then I used like Control, Shift,
Oh, bye, egg.
Enter, and then jump was like 0. It was just dopey. I didn't do it for long. WASD was quickly discovered after that, but I used it for a couple fucking months. So not that quickly. But, yeah.
Because I remember
Careful, menace.
back when Doom was really popular, I was playing Marathon. And Marathon was like the first time that I really saw how like interesting first-person shooters can be. Because
Never
I looked
played
at
that.
Doom and I'm like, okay, it's impressive, but it's like it's sci-fi, has a story, the world is really cool. And Doom just never appealed to me. Marathon really did.
For me, it was all about like demos from Keyword Ant. So whatever the hell demo I could play, Duke Nukem, I replayed over and over again. Doom, friggin' if StarCraft, I don't think StarCraft had a demo, but I did play a demo of a game called the hell was it called? It was the StarCraft clone RTS that I've talked about on stream that I had instead of StarCraft. It was an inferior StarCraft clone with 4 races that were all exactly the same. Except for minor differences. And that had a demo, so I ended up buying that one instead.
Oh.
Yeah. No, not Red
Remember,
Alert. It was called Dominion.
Oh, I heard of that.
Yeah.
I played the Warcraft 2 demo a lot, and I even like memorized the entire like buy the full version thing because it was voiced by the footman of the
Ready to serve.
human race. Right, yeah. So he's saying like, if you'd like to continue the journey and play the full version, and I memorized this like minute-long ramble about buy the full version.
Man, I love that. I just watched I was gonna dig out some of my old PS1 demo discs, but I just watched a video that Kadikarus did about his PS1 demo discs, and it was like a very comprehensive 30-minute video. I was like, man, I don't think I need to do this. But I still might look for my my demo discs at some point, because that shit was great.
Giant Bomb has these like retro things on their channel where they go through old like press discs that they got from like 2003 or whatever. And yeah, it's really interesting seeing how they used to advertise games before the internet. Like they'd mail out the reviewers. Had a lot of demo disc vibes to it. We're like, here's our, video to go along with this. Like, hello there, gamers. Well, it didn't say gamers back then, but
We need a ton of fossils still.
I have 2 fossil.
Swarm, it's a big one, team.
Swarm the hell.
Oh no. But yeah, downloading PC demos was great, and I discovered Warcraft 2 that way. I don't believe... I'm pretty sure I bought it right away. That and Command & Conquer. In fact, demos were so important back in the day. The few games that I was able to afford were because of those. Like, I would have never bought Command & Conquer had the demo not been, interesting. Half-Life, Men in Black, the game, which I didn't buy, so that should tell you the quality of that game was maybe not top-notch. But I remember in the Men in Black game, you could open the backgrounds, like, so it was like Resident Evil, chat. It was pre-rendered backgrounds. And Will Smith, who was not voiced by Will Smith.
Drop off your stuff, Finn.
There we go.
Fighting team, you're almost through the wave.
Was,
Fake Will Smith.
Praetorian incoming.
fake Will Smith was, against these pre-rendered backgrounds, and I found out that if you opened, they were BMPs, they were bitmaps, so I was able to open them, draw penises on the BMP backgrounds, and then have Will Smith walking along like glowing green penises.
nice. Was that an awakening for you, realizing that you can like mod your own games to put penises wherever you want?
Awakening and penises in the same sentence is a little weird, but I'll tell you what. Yes.
Alright.
Well done.
That's what I
Reactor
expected.
completed.
Oh, by the way, this plant over here, it's used to craft new beers.
Oh, I see it. Barley bulb.
Good you, Molly.
No, that was, at a time where I was, like, curious about making games. Yeah.
Hurt.
Yeah. So that was, like, around the time I started making my own RPG. That was when I used Photoshop to make a first-person point-and-click, like Myst, that looked like a point-and-shit.
Did you ever play with HyperCard or Hyper Studio?
No.
Because it was a software that was used to make Myst, and I remember growing up with HyperCard.
You're gonna laugh, but I used Photoshop for the backgrounds, and I used Visual Basic 3 to
There's a
make
resupply over here.
clickable backgrounds. I used to learn how to- I knew how to program a little bit. Like, very, very little bit. Who said what now?
So I was saying there's a resupply over
Securing the
here.
mule.
Follow the mule.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
And to answer chat's question, yeah, I think HyperCard was a Macintosh thing. My first computer was a Macintosh Forma 450.
Mine was a Dell. The singer. It was a Dell computer, and then my next one was Gateway, and then we
Oh,
because
we're right here.
Gateway was popular because of the cows. And then my next one after that was a Dell again.
Mule secured.
You sure know her really well.
Dude, you're getting a Dell.
Galactic thanks you for your good
What am I
work.
getting her? It's her
Drop pod
birthday?
will be with or without you.
Here, have a bullet in the butt. Explosive.
I remember, speaking of demo discs, so there's some cases where I like the demo better than the full version. Because it's like, I like the simplicity and the concentrated gameplay of the demo, and then I play the full version, like, there's way too much to keep track
Right.
of here.
Yeah, that happened to me too, yeah. And then the demo is like the perfect length. Like I feel like a lot of those PC demos went on for a pretty decent amount of time. But then you buy Duke Nukem 3D and it's like, when does this fucking game end? I got bored of Duke Nukem 3D before I finished the full game, but the demo I played like 7 times.
Right. That was like that for me with Neverwinter Nights. I played the demo. It was a fun little campaign. They even had the editor in there that you could make your own little campaign with. But then the full game's like, wow, I can't even
Oh,
keep
bye.
track of all that.
Bye, engineer.
Oh,
See
I'm down here. Okay. I got clipped to the floor. Neat.
People are saying there was a StarCraft demo, which... I didn't think so. I guess I didn't see it.
So when you're talking about Animal Crossing, does anybody have plans for what kind of messed up society they're going to build?
Complete ocean, single island in center, from
no,
my
wait,
house.
my bad. There's still one
Nice.
mission to go.
Or maybe a maze.
So what I did for New Leaf was I paved over all the grass and concrete, and then I gave security cameras as presents to all my villagers. Like, oh, I'll hang this on my wall right away, and they put it up inside their house like it's a present. Like, yes,
Oh my
yes.
God.
So I had like a police state going on in
Get up
Animal
on the drop
Crossing.
pod, team. Mission is ready.
I know people have been talking about making like loss with their islands.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Move it, guys.
It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of wackies. Oh my God! Oh,
What the fuck?
It's one of the beers in bud.
people! I can't. I'm trying. I am excited for the fact that pattern QR codes are returning. Because I thought for sure that those were not gonna come back.
Drop sequence initiating.
Are they going to allow you to share more than just the stuff from New Leaf, or do they have like new customizable things?
I don't know, but they said with the app You can scan QR codes for patterns.
Drop sequence initiating.
You should make a clothing pattern that is a QR code, and then you share the QR code of the QR code, and that's another QR code.
You can't take a picture of a thing and then use that as a texture, right? Like, you can only get the QR?
We don't know yet.
No.
I'm sure someone will be able to, like, make a program to convert it to a QR code.
Probably. Doesn't seem that hard.
We're all gonna die!
They do that with, like, Splatoon.
Oh yeah, they did. That's right.
Get ready to rumble!
Oh boy, I gotta find baby mollies.
Baby. Baby gamer.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini-mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave. Find and repair the lost mules, get the drop pod operational, and return to base. Expect heavy infestation, and try not to mess it up like your former colleague.
Yeah, I've been playing Deep Rock a lot more after what they kinda did to Killing Floor.
What did they do to Killing Floor?
They introduced paid weapons, and like each weapon is like $10 each.
Mule repaired.
Oh, that's a shame.
And it's things too because like they had a cool update where they had like the Matriarch boss. They also introduced like $20 for like 3 weapons.
The thing is, you know, games like that and this, I never get too into. Like, I enjoy them, I play them for a little while, you know, 10, 15 hours or so, 20 hours. Come back to them for a couple updates, but I don't live in games like this like I used to. And that's partially because of the streaming, but also it's difficult. Like, when you email me and you're like, Vin, there's a new Killing Floor update. Sometimes it seems interesting. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm in the mood for Killing Floor. And then a lot of times I'm like, I'm not so sure about that. But it's always nice to be able to go back to a game and see progress. You know, and like, come back to it and be like, wow, this game has really grown and improved over 2 years. But finding out that there's paid weapons in Killing Floor kind of bums me the fuck out.
Yeah, and I mean like they had it in the first Killing Floor, but not like $10 for a single weapon.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Aren't those devs also making that Shark PG game?
Yeah, Maneater.
Oh, Maneater, yeah. Which actually looks pretty good, I think.
Do we have zip line?
Vinny, earlier today a flat earther launched himself into the sky with a steam-powered rocket, and the only thing he managed to prove was his own flatness after the rocket crash-landed in the desert. What? Is that real?
It's about as real as the curvature of the Earth.
It's only spitters.
Up to you to decide.
Is this a loot crate? Or is this the mission?
Yep, that's a cargo crate. We gotta find batteries, and we'll get a special skin.
Batteries. Yeah, we've gotten one before.
If you hear a low-pitched beeping, that's either the baby molly or a battery.
God, this area is massive.
Looks like the parachute got ripped off at the launch by the exhaust. So now, I don't know if I could equate this to someone watching dumb YouTube videos, or, you know, whatever it may be that got them into Flat Earth, but now someone's dead because of this. I mean, sure. Apparently the dude died, yeah.
Oh.
Crashed a rocket in the desert. Yeah. That sucks.
I mean, I don't even really know. It's the most bizarre thing that people could... And then space is fake, that's the other one, you know. It's just, like, yeah, there's a conspiracy theory that space isn't even real. Because they're gonna plan a fake alien attack, for a one-world government. And in order to make a fake alien attack, you have to make a place that aliens are from, which is space. So they manufactured space. I'm probably getting this wrong, but that seems to be the crux of the space is fake argument. It's tied in with the flat Earth.
Couldn't they just make a fake alien attack and space be real?
Yeah, I'm wondering if this one's a troll. You know what I mean? Like, I'm wondering if this one is just, like, it's like the Onion article of the shittiest possible pizza that they can make to see if people will eat it. I feel like this is that.
I feel like the internet's gotten big enough that if just some troll makes up a really dumb thing that could maybe possibly be true, there's enough people online that will read that and be like, oh yeah, this is true, absolutely. And then
Yeah,
if
and
it's
then
out
if
of
you
hand,
have-
and also
We need to find... Oh, found a battery.
And then if you have enough
Where's the loot
people
crate?
that get into it,
Look over here.
I tagged
hey.
the cargo crate.
Gotcha.
I got all the fossils in this little area.
Oh.
And then if you have a critical mass of people, say you're in a group of 10 people, and 9 of the people believe the thing, you're gonna think, wow, well, 9 out of 10 people believe it.
Secondary objective completed.
And they're
Now
very
finish the job.
convincing, and they believe it.
We need one more battery.
And it may be 9 out of 10 people in the room you're with, but then you realize maybe only 10 people believe this thing, period. And then you take a steam-powered rocket into space and then die on the way back down.
Oh, there's a broken resupply pod over there.
Are you blind? Look over here.
What can we do with it?
Repair it
you
and
can-
get a free
Yeah.
supply?
Oh.
if you repair it, you have a small chance to get a resupply out of it.
We also need to listen for a low-pitched beeping for that second battery.
Oh, I heard one,
Yeah.
I think. Thought I heard one. Where the hell was I before?
I did pick one up, so it might have been that one.
I think with the internet being so big too that you can think of any theory that you want that sounds vaguely believable, and you'll be able to find sources online to cite that will make you sound credible
yeah.
to other people that don't care about credibility.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you'll
oh yeah, see? Yeah.
you'll get your confirmation bias if you want it, because the information is there. It's all there. You can find whatever you want. You go in with the perception of, I know this is true, or I want this to be true, and then you just find evidence to back that up. You're not, like, open-minded. I'm not saying you, Chad, or anyone specifically, but that's how these weird theories, like space is fake and sperm is animals, gets propagated. Because you just, you want to believe it, and then you read about it, and then there it is.
I hear it. Oh, here it is. Okay, where is the loot crate?
This way.
Thank you.
You will be furnished with any informations you want, like Vinny is a millionaire. The millionaire theory is amazing. From that one shitty website that said I was making more money than Markiplier and PewDiePie. Dangerous, as I said in a previous stream, that would be an assumption, because some fucking dumbass might believe it. But,
Oh, there it is.
that's absolutely fucking hilarious.
Come to the loot crate. You'll get a free emote.
We gotta get our free where's
skin.
Ghost Skin?
It's the cargo crate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can
Gonna get a rare knife.
How can you find an emote in a box? It's like you just discover that new emotion inside you, and you like.
You discover how to dance.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a gun!
I got a gunner pistol skin, and I never play gunner. Oh.
Alright. Do we have everything? Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're all good.
Where's the emote? Here?
You
I got
press E on it.
a skin, and I don't know what emote I got.
Well, it's either skin or an emote, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, you start getting the emotes once you I think once you run out of skins to get.
We got emotes, our first one.
Oh. Because
Emotes are out of style anyway. No one uses emotes anymore, right, Chad?
First, establishing a proper connection between
I see
the pod and the space
like
range.
5
Set up
emotes on my
login.
screen right now. Emotes are useful. I'll be honest, they can be memey, spammy, annoying, but they can also be useful because you can, through text. It's never going to be the same as a one-on-one conversation. Like nothing can like beat that in any form of communication, in person. But I mean for subtlety, for inflection, for, you know, there's so many subtle cues that you get from someone from speaking to them, but emotes are really good, quick and dirty way to find out what someone means where text completely fucking fails.
Do not leave the triangulation zone.
You'll ascend to a higher form of being if you say the name of an emote out loud in like face-to-face conversation. That's the next level you gotta reach.
Poggers.
Oh my god.
It happens, people do it.
Someone said something like, I said poggers to my mom and she made me explain what it meant.
You're right, yeah, remember that.
oh
It was so funny.
Triangulation
no. Watch out, there's a big roly poly around.
I think I said Kappa once or twice before.
Yeah, I mean, we've all done it on some level. Like, I'm sure most of us have done it, at least, but yeah, I think it's kind of funny, people saying poggers in real life.
Also interesting is a lot of the standard Twitch emotes, like Kappa, Craigasm, PogChamp, like, you know, those people are around. And it's interesting to hear their take on the fact that their face now represents an emotion. Like, I talked to Craig of Craigasm, and I asked, like, how does it feel to have your face associated with pleasure? And he was like, well, I never thought someone with my face would ever be associated with, like, sexual things or something like that. It was funny.
And their emotes will outlive them, too. That's the other crazy thing. Like, the same way you
True.
can listen to music from 100 years ago, you know, if internet and, like, stupid emote culture or whatever the fuck we are in, say, 30, 40 years on the internet is, some of these emotes will have outlived the actual person. Or at the very least, the people in the emotes are gonna get old,
Triangulation completed. Remote control
and then their
established.
faces will
Stand
be
by,
young
sending
forever.
fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Damn. Well, hate to say it, but you know, like the lull emote with I always forget his internet name, but you know, the guy that passed away and
Total
now
Biscuit.
like he's immortalized. Total Biscuit, yeah. I mean, that's a pretty cool way to be immortalized in a
It
way,
is.
like associated with
Fuel cells have
laughter.
arrived.
That's, oh yeah, that is him. Yeah.
Supply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition.
So yeah, it's already happened, and it will continue to happen. Life is weird, man. Things we leave behind, whether it be some form of legacy or, like, oh god, it's gonna get. I can very easily go into existential dread conversation, and I do with my friends sometimes because it's fun. But for a giant stream chat, that's probably the last thing I want to talk about.
Stay close to keep them operational.
But
Well,
like, you
that's-
know,
that's
some
my
people that
vibe.
leave nothing behind.
Just,
Like-
take your Twitch VODs and shoot them into space. Let some aliens watch it.
And they're like, please destroy this planet.
The aliens
What
are
is
just Conan
poggers?
O'Brien.
Right. This is the Conan O'Brien voice.
Post poggers, I will.
Crush my.
Fuel cells at 50%.
Crush my poggers with a rock, I must.
But yeah, speaking of music being left behind as a legacy, that's literally what Eleanor Rigby is about. The Beatles song. Eleanor Rigby died and was buried along with her name. No one came to her funeral. So, yeah, it's a very, very weird thing. And that's a real name that McCartney found, I believe. Like, he found that name actually on a grave in Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. And he was like, you know, that's a good name. I want to write a song about that. Like, who was this person? I'll just write a song about who, you know, I don't know who she is. Maybe no one remembers her, you know?
Well, like something I do like around Halloween time every year now is I visit this cemetery that's in my state, which is the biggest in the state, called
Sorry,
Lakewood. And there's all kinds of just like people who founded the state, and all the major institutions here in the state are all buried there. And it's just interesting to see
Compressor
just
coming.
all of these names of people that like made this place what it is. And yet I know nothing about them except I'm standing where they were buried. So that's weird.
Yeah. Well, I've talked about it before on different streams, but you know, like internet graveyards,
Right.
like worlds, like active worlds. That game, no players online.
Pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost
That
ready
like
to
covered
pull
that
you
topic
and
pretty
Picard
much.
out.
There's going to be plenty more of those. But the thing that kind of makes me sad, though, is a lot of new games that are new now, developers tend to just pull them offline when they're no longer being played. Like, they're not going to be like ghost towns anymore. Like, oh, this is a waste of resources, shut it down, put it up for the new thing.
Yeah, it's wild that games like Active Worlds still had servers that were being
Onboard
paid
mainframe
for,
routing.
that people were keeping up.
There was something to that. I know some of these things are kept online because of like some like copyright or tax evasion thing. Not tax evasion. It's maybe not that, but there's apparently reasons for this.
There's more to it. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. You could still probably claim it as
A business expense.
some kind of expense. Yeah.
Powering radiation
Yeah, you
shielding.
probably honestly can. as long
And
as you don't
maybe
shut it down.
it's possible, like someone in chat said, some of these servers don't cost much at all.
Oh no. If you have, I mean,
Operational.
for a game like that, you're probably not spending more than a few dollars a month at most. I mean, you could get away with like $3 or $4 a month for those servers, and that's nothing.
Thrusters calibrated.
Yeah. I mean, it's at that point, I would just keep it online just for memory's sake. Just to like, I
Especially
mean,
if you have no players.
Drop
Yeah,
pod powered up and
why
ready to
not?
leave. It's time to bring it all home. Get on board. We're leaving with or without you.
All right, everyone.
oh shit, big boy.
All these strategic door blocking pads.
I can't get in. All right, there we go.
Good work. We'll
Cool.
bring you back.
Nice.
And Vin, that should be your last mission for the mineral trade, I think.
It is, and also for the night too.
Oh,
Yeah, Devil May
It's a
Cry.
good last mission.
we're not gonna play Deep Rock for 8 hours straight.
Man, maybe if I was like 17, 18.
Look at Vinny's score. It's pretty good. With the minerals harvested.
Oh shit, good score. And I hit level 14 too.
Funny thing is that with that whole 69 and nice thing, it's like I saw that meme coming a mile away because
Yeah.
someone just straight up made an image that says, anytime I see, 69, I just say nice to myself and they don't know what I'm talking about. And that image spread around and now people do that thing that one guy said that he just did in his own time. So it was like a manufactured meme that is,
All
total
memes are
global
manufactured.
saturation now.
But made in the meme factory.
That's what this site is. That's what my stream is sometimes.
Oh, you're giant!
I'm big.
Massive!
Weak point damage bonus or the overall damage of the weapon is increased by 3. That's a pretty substantial upgrade.
For the pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go with the damage. It's around the same, but now you can get body shot damage.
I can't get it yet, but I do have so I unlocked the mineral trade. And that is the mineral trade terminal right here.
Big man.
Big chat. I guess I need one more for it. Weird.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it
That
yet.
is strange.
Oh my god, you're fucking huge.
Before
I
we
could have
answer,
That's
swore
what
we
she
accepted
said.
that last mission for you, but that's fine. We'll do it next time.
Yeah, it's all good.
before you end the stream, do you want to see what all the gag beers do?
A couple of them, sure.
Yeah. This is the one that
Gag
makes you
beers.
giant.
Do any of them make you gag?
Yes, actually.
I thought you said gag beard.
Yeah, I thought he said you said beer, not beard.
Fight me.
Rock gets stoned.
I'm too tall. I can't reach the play button.
Yeah.
I can't drink next beer.
Please.
I must
Too
warn you.
tall.
This is a bit stinky.
Norix, don't you have that problem in real life? Aren't you like 7 feet
6'3",
tall or
yeah.
something?
I have a friend I knew in high school. He's kind of internet popular. Ugh. But he's like 6'10", and that's not even exact. That's not a joke. He actually would have to duck underneath all of the doorways.
Oh.
In the pool.
He's like Stephen Merchant height. Damn.
Orders from management.
This is like
Stop
highly
Get
stinky.
to it.
I don't know if I like this
Uh-oh.
much. This is a bad beer.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Uh-oh. Ooh, what's this one?
Black Lock Lager.
I can't even drink my beer. What does this do?
You just die. You just die. I'm flossing with a beer in my hand.
Game over, lads.
Oh, we're all passing out. You can pick us up, like, reviving.
No, you know what? I'm good. I can't think of a better way to end a Deep Rock stream than virtually passing out from virtual beer. Fine by
Probably
me.
fun.
Yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody. That was good. What a cool game this is.
It is.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so Norix, Mono,
pleasure.
and special guest Cactus. Thank you for stopping by.
And 10
Yeah, no
letters.
Oh, and 10 letters for earlier joining us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so after 1.0, they're going to be adding new mission types as well.
Sweet.
Good.
Ooh.
Anything to add to the longevity of this game is nice to hear.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,
Well, good luck with DMC.
I'll need it.
DMC3.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Good night.
Have a good
guys.
one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Don't. Up next, take a quick break, and then I'll be back with Devil May Cry 3.